are you? I hope you're enjoying the hot weather we've been having. Just getting my in-ears in, and of course I should talk into the microphone. Yeah, so it's so funny, after last month, which was really soon after the tour, it felt really easy to do a gig, and it's been a whole month now, over a month, and it feels really getting my head back into it. It's quite hard actually, but thanks for your suggestions. I think I'm going to do pretty much everything, almost everything. Okay, I think I'm just going to dig in and start. As I say, because I haven't done a gig, my voice feels a bit under-practiced, and I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm just going to get going. Tonight we're using the piano, my mum's piano. This is a Broadwood and Son, and I think it was made about 1905 or something. All right, I'm going to take some of these rings off. Because it was the last gift you gave me, I hold it in my heart. Because it was the last thing to pass between us, I keep it near. Because you are far away, I seek it out every day to feel close to you. Because you're kind, I bow my head in gratitude. In gratitude. Because you are older, just a little older than me, I let myself feel young. Because we are friends, I just smile. Because we are friends, I say nothing at all. I say nothing at all. Because you are kind, I bow my I bow my head in gratitude, in gratitude, in gratitude. Thank you for the belief, for the relief, for keeping me strong for so long. Thank you for the belief, for the relief, in gratitude. Okay, let's see who's here, shall we? Hello. Cool. Hi, Mark, new Patreons. Hello, new Patreons. Well, you've got all the other old ones to catch up on. They're all available. So I think, gosh, 24, 25, well, 20-something shows. I really feel it's so funny. I really feel like I've been eating cheese, which I haven't. I think it's just because I haven't been singing. Although I did warm up. I spent ages doing, a few warm-up exercises I like to do. Anyway, so sorry. There are some requests. This is a request. Do that at Christmas time when I do the Stars Are Beautiful. Can you tell me if it sounds balanced? I checked earlier, I did some checks, and what I do is I record a sort of a dummy run on YouTube. But let me know if you can hear it, okay? Let me check what you're saying. Oh, hi Candy, hi everybody. Right, okay, let's see, what have we got next? Okay, I'm going to do all the pianos and then some guitars because I have an Apollo twin which has got 2 inputs, and I actually only really need 2, piano mic'd and vocal mic, guitar mic'd. So I sometimes do this where I use the same mic, so I'm going to do that today. It's actually my mum's birthday this week, and I've got to get the house all sorted for a birthday party. And so this room has been overtaken by the gig. I'm in Derbyshire, and I'll have to take everything down and get it all ready. So I just didn't want to deal with too much equipment, because I have another piece of equipment which gives me more mics, which is kind of easier, but it's nice to be able to just plug 2 mics in. Anyway, here goes another request. Get back, never gonna see your face. I can't stand when I dream. The road is black, but it's like a mirror. The screen is a spark. Rising up fast to meet me, the speed I feel calm. The time never let go completely. You come back to me. I just wanted to be closer. Tried and tried, but it's too hard. So I'll stay down here, crushing minutes. I don't mind, I don't mind. And the city seems to be dissolving, like so much graffiti on the walls. May as well go down, crashing minutes. Did you love? Did you fall? The waves crashing down on your back and your hair. It's so soaked, and the big board and chasing waves. Now I see why you left. The waves crashing down on your back and your eyes. They're so green, and we try There we go, Crashing Minis, which I have to be honest, I thought I had enough light to see all the chords, but I didn't, so made a couple of fluffs in there. Ah, right, what are you saying over here? Oh, good. Yeah, I like doing slightly different versions in these concerts. I'm going to do another new version of an old song tonight. But we have another. Sometimes time flies and sometimes time goes quite slowly. I thought it'd be later than 18 minutes past 7. What can I tell you? I've noticed that since COVID ended, really, I realise now how it was easier preparing for concerts because there wasn't anything else to do. And I realised how I thought about that today. How did I have time to learn all those covers? And of course, it was because we weren't working, we weren't out in the world. And now that everything's gone back and kind of gone back to work, I have some jobs on and musical things that are going on that are taking up a lot of time, and also catching up with my life a bit. But I realised, I thought, oh gosh, that's why I had all that time to learn all those covers. So I might not do so many covers for a little while, just because it's just time consuming, and at the moment it just seems really busy, suddenly, busy. Anyway, getting back to your requests, it's another piano request. If you see the man, if you see the man, tell him I heard all the things he had to say. I know all those regrets must be hard to bear when kindness pours its egg out on a garland sand. Love just drags your insides out across a Grand Canyon. You're inside out if you see the man. Give him back all the things he laid down at my feet. Tell him it was only his heart I wanted to keep. And how can you be eloquent and wise and good when love just leaves my shell mute, an echo that I loved once. I love this one, and kindness led you by the hand around your room where love just drags your insides out. Your inside out. Your how I wish I'd had a piano on the tour, because the keyboard I played every night, playing Scattered and playing If You See the Man, it just felt completely different. And having a piano which responds, kind of talks back to you so much more. It's like the difference between 0 to 10 and 0 to 100 in sensitivity. And it's so much more joyful singing those songs with a real piano. Doing any of the songs with a real piano. So how's everybody doing? Some of you have gone up the Stravinsky, thank you for that. And I had wanted to put stems. Stems are audio files that you can make remixes from. I wanted to put that on the Stravinsky tier for those of you that are musical and interested in creating your own remixes and stuff. But my publisher said it was a bit too, it didn't work with all the contracts I'd signed with my publisher. So I couldn't do that, which is a pity because I really wanted to do that. But if anybody is musically inclined, always ask me, because I'd be interested to hear what you could do creatively if you were in the mood to try and do something. Okay, now I'm going to, let me just see what you're saying. Oh, so it's low when I'm talking. I just need to talk in the mic, right? Is that better? Is it better when I talk into the mic? I'm just going to change over the mics and do the guitar thing. I'm just trying to think if there's any more piano tracks that I wanted to do. No. But if you think of one, I can always put the mic back. I want to do the guitar now. I really recognize how much help I get on the tour, coming back to doing things by myself again. Anyway, so right, there we go. Okay, so that's okay now. That's okay now. Good. Right. Anyway, so I do know that when I was doing my testing, the piano was very quiet because the mic just wasn't near enough. And I could hear it in my headphones, but on the playback it wasn't there. And it made me realize that, it's got to be quite close to the microphone. All right. I think I might need to wear my glasses. It's quite dark in this room. I wanted to do a new version of an old song, and I think I will. I think I will wear my glasses. I quite like my glasses anyway. Because this is like I have to do a bit of transposition here. Don't store those heavy things so high. Don't keep those precious things so low. Don't let me say goodbye. Don't let me let you go. Because everybody needs a shelter. Everybody needs a place to run in the end. Are you tired looking over your shoulder? Are you tired looking for a place you don't need to pretend? Don't store those heavy things keep those precious things so low? Who do you care for? Don't let me say goodbye. Don't let me let you go. Because everybody needs protection. Everybody needs a friend. Everybody needs to win sometimes, even if they lose in the end. If I could, I'd find some security, back it up on a desk. But everybody needs to change sometimes, even at enormous risk. Don't store those heavy things so high. Don't keep those precious things so low. Don't let me say goodbye. Don't let me let you go. Because everybody needs to hold on. Everybody needs to touch. Everybody needs connection, even if sometimes it feels too much. Everybody needs a garden. Everybody needs to play. Everybody needs tomorrow. If you didn't give up today. Don't store those heavy things so high. Don't store those precious things so low. Store, as it's never been heard before. I really like it in that kind of picky-pick way. But I had to transpose the chords into to make it easy for me, I had to transpose it up here. And let me just see if you can actually hear this okay. Oh, you're super welcome. I like playing the requests. It helps me decide, actually. It helps me decide what I'm going to play. Okay, so that was Store in a brand new form, which was really nice to do. Let me just to get my, oh my goodness, it's such, God. Bloody hell. It's not easy, you know, without any help. There's a reason why people have job descriptions like technical engineer and sound engineer and stage manager and monitor and right, you can't hear me unless you're talking about, I'm sorry, you didn't get any of that. But I'm sure you could tell I was feeling frustrated. Okay, here we go. Let's do one that I haven't played for ages. Is a curious land.
gives you the tumble down jack, though you never asked for that, and you try to give it back. No, you can't. 'Cause this is how it's done here. This is how it's done here. Yeah. This is how it's done here. This is how it's done. And home is a curious friend, one you must banish from your heart, though it makes you fall apart. Then you need a new start. It just comes back, saying this is how it's done. This is how it's done here, yeah. This is how it's done here. Baby, this is how it's done. And I'm sorry that I came without warning. And I'm sorry that I led you astray. But I would never harm the breath in your body. But there's nothing much left to say. This is how it's done here. This is how it's done here, yeah. This is how it's done here. Baby, this is how it's done here. And I am sorry that I came without warning. And I'm sorry that I led you astray. And I would never harm the breath in your body. But there's nothing much left to say. This is how it's done here. This is how it's done here, yeah. This is how it's done here. This is how it's done.
There we go. This is how it's done here, which is a demo, an extra track on the Astrid Williamson eponymously titled second solo album, and it's never really been recorded other than sort of acoustic and vocal like that. So it's one of those tracks I should really develop, I think, with the band at some point. Oh, fine. Goody, okay. Right, let's do another one that normally is actually played on the piano. I haven't done this for a long time. Maybe I'll do it with the detuning. So, Mark, how are you getting on with your first Patreon? It's a bit more intimate than a gig, because I'm talking to you guys. I have some work to write. I must write the next album, essentially. And soon I wonder about how that will impact on the Patreon, because being in a writing phase is you really have to cocoon yourself a little bit and stay out of the world slightly. Otherwise, you just can't get any traction. So I'm going to try and write the next. I've started it and I have 2 or 3 things written for the next album, really. But I'm about to move into that, which is a really different headspace. It's completely different from performing. But anyway, you'll be the first to hear about it, you guys. With my heart in my mouth, it's no wonder that these words cannot come out. And with my in a spin, I no longer know where I end and you begin. And with your arms and with your you have taken me completely by surprise. True romance no longer bring me sorrow. You can buy, can beg, can steal, can borrow my true romance. And it took time, but now I know if I would love you and let go, still your presence turns my thoughts from gray to blue. Yeah, look at me and think of this. All my tangled hair across your hips. Oh, darling, there's nothing I wouldn't do with you. And true romance no longer bring me sorrow. You can buy, can beg, can steal, can borrow my true romance, romance, and it's your love, and it's your light, and you go burning, burning, burning down my night. You go burning, burning, burning down my night. You go burning, burning. True Romance, which was actually written on the guitar, which I always forget, but it was written on the guitar and it just transposed really easily to piano. Right, how are we doing over here? No. Cool. Right, I had another one. I'm so sorry about the covers. I know you like the covers, but it takes me, I have to go into a different place. And sometimes I'm in that place, but I'm really not right now. So I'm sorry about that. I will, sooner or later, I think I'll be able to find the time. It's not so much the time, I'm half the time in Brighton, and half the time in Derbyshire. The Sunday brunch, I always seem to be travelling either on a Sunday or Monday, which makes it very hard. The last few times, oftentimes, I've travelled on a Sunday. Or I find Sunday's the only day I have to really flop with all the jumping around. And I've wanted to reinstate the Sunday brunch because I love it and it's really easy because of the just Instagram. There is none of this technology to deal with. I haven't forgotten. If you ask me for a request now, I'm going to do one more, and then if I can do a request, I'll do another one. I am calling because you know sometimes we all need someone to talk to, someone who loves you, and it's our season. So once again the city seems wrapped in the arms of winter, memories of you everywhere, and every time I think of you I lose myself in thoughts of you and conversations never had, things I wish I'd said. And every time I speak your name only brings you here again. And even if I dream of you, I am calling out to you. Can you hear me? I am calling, calling. I am trying to get it through to you. Foolish things the foolish do. Can you hear me? I am calling, calling. I'm trying to make you understand. Sometimes love is easy, but I am happy. Though you're far away, somehow you stay always inside me. And if you were beside me, I could tell you, but it's absurd. I am lost for words. I stumble, then I'm silent. No wonder I make no sense. Can you hear me? I am calling, calling. I am trying to get it through to you. Foolish things the foolish do. Can you hear me? I am calling, calling. I'm trying to make you understand. Sometimes love is easy, and sometimes love is easy, and sometimes love is cruel. Sometimes love's a mirror made to show you you're a fool. And sometimes love is urgent, cry out in the dark, calling on dusk till dawn, feeling less apart. Ooh.
foolish things the foolish do. Can you hear me? I am calling, calling. I'm trying to make you understand. Sometimes love is easy. There we go. I'm falling back a little bit on songs I know you like and request a lot. But I like playing them too, and they work well in this format. So let me see what you're saying. Let's see what time it is as well. Prague! Ah! Oh, Prague. I did actually work that out on the piano, because on the tour, I played it to a backing track, but I played the piano. So I do know the piano, but that's because it's because I didn't put it in the set more than one time. I didn't really get on top of it. But next month, or the next time I do a more electronic set, because if I use the keyboard, I can use main stage and I can have backing tracks a little bit. That I will bear that in mind, and if I always say put in requests, and if I see requests in the run up to the show, I'll genuinely do my best to figure out how to put that in the set. But that one would take a tiny bit of. I would like to do it with a bit of the backing track. I mean, you could do it on the piano. I've never tried it completely. Just solo piano, so I definitely wouldn't want to do that in case I completely ruined it. But that's given me some food for thought. All right, well, I think I will. I think I'm going to call it a night now. My shows are always between 45 minutes and an hour, so I think I'm going to say night to you. Thanks for being here as usual. Because I'm about to move into a writing phase, it's kind of exciting, really, because I feel it'll be new things to play for you. And of course, because it's the Patreon, it means that I can try things out on you before I try them out on the public. I mean, next year, I'm still supporting Dead Can Dance with Into the Mountain. So Into the Mountain will still get more life. And maybe in the next concert, I'll just play more from Into the Mountain. I did think about Gun, but it was so many words. I just thought, while I'm doing a lot of other things at the moment. It's just finding time to practice properly. And the Patreon's this informal thing, so you kind of take it's sort of every month. You know, I am what I am. Okay, let's see what you're saying. Okie dokie. It's lovely. It's lovely for those of you that have come tonight. Thank you so much, and I shall. I'll keep you informed of things, and I really will try and get back to the Sunday brunch thing. Anybody who's new, if you do Instagram, join the Patreon exclusive Instagram. Okay, thank you so much, and see you next month.